Thank you for tuning in today. Our mission is to equip and empower you to dig in and soar higher, doing the things that you love. So get ready to live life fully. Welcome, everyone. It's your girl, Joy. Welcome to episode 25. So last month, I did a masterclass summit entitled How to Monetize Your Superpower. And it was game-changing. It was power-packed. And we featured 18 expert speakers, and they brought it. It was an awesome masterclass series. And if you missed it, you can still grab the replays. And I'll leave a link in this video if you would like to catch that masterclass. You know, it was funny because one of my friends asked me, well, aren't you going to be one of the guest expert speakers? And, you know, I was so excited about just hosting the summit. And I told her, I was like, well, I hadn't planned on it. And she was like, why not? Don't you have a superpower? Aren't you monetizing from your superpower? And I was like, yeah. Well, she said, well, why aren't you sharing it? So, you know, after thinking long and hard about it, I decided to be interviewed in the masterclass series. And so today I would like to share my interview with you. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, Joy Norman. Thank you, Joy, for hosting this awesome masterclass interview series. I've enjoyed all the wonderful speakers. I'm so honored that I get to close it out with you today. So let me tell you a little bit about Miss Joy. She is a business entrepreneur who made her dreams her reality. Joy is passionate about helping women fulfill their God-given purpose and destiny. She is a motivational speaker, YouTube host, mentor, author, and empowerment and success coach. And in addition to all of this, she is such a joy to chat with, as you will shortly see for yourself. Today, Joy is going to talk to us about how to go from dreaming to doing and how to monetize your superpower. Joy, welcome, and thank you so much for your time. So I have a few questions that I'd like to ask you, and if it's okay, can I get started?
Thank you so much for participating, and thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. And I am excited to get started.
Wonderful. I want you to tell us, how did you get started, and how did you ever think you would end up here doing what you're doing today?
Wow. You know, I am so grateful to be able to pursue my dreams of becoming an entrepreneur and owning my own organization, equipping fierce female entrepreneurs. And I always wanted to own my own business and serve others and make a difference in someone's life. However, once I made the decision to move from Michigan to California, the dream of becoming an entrepreneur was moved to the back burner because I had to quickly get a job to pay for my room and board and to pay for college. But it was always in the back of my mind. So when I started working a real job, as they say,
Right.
I made sure that, I always selected jobs that I enjoyed doing, which is why I stayed so long working, in state service, because I was able to move up the ranks, and I actually enjoyed my job and I learned a lot. So I was promoted to a supervisor position, which allowed me to utilize my natural leadership skills and abilities. However, Yvonne, during the last few years of working, I wasn't happy. Upper management had changed and I just wasn't enjoying my job. And so I knew there was just something down inside of me. So what I did is I decided to put a 4-year exit plan together so that I can leave my job and start my own organization. So once I start working on my plan, I somehow ended up in an online conference. And in the conference, they encouraged me to jump. And I remember just leaving that conference, I was just so renewed and excited. And from that day, I just got started and I got serious about becoming my own boss. And I worked on my exit plan, and I worked in the early mornings and late nights. And, I just loved where God was leading me. So I decided to jump, and 2 years earlier than I had planned. And then that's when Equipping You for Excellence was born.
That's amazing. And it's really interesting that it went from 4 years to 2 years. I can't wait to hear how that happened. So what made you want to serve women entrepreneurs?
So I've always had a heart for helping women. And, women, we're very strong, we're very resourceful. And I grew up watching my mother work with women. And she was a hairstylist, and she was also a musician. And, I just loved how she interacted with women and just people in general. And there was always laughter and enjoyment when she was in the room. And I admired how she made women look beautiful, when she did their hair. And I also loved how she, as a musician, she could bring out the best in you through a song. So, I just really admired her, and I always wanted to give back and make others feel good. And so I think as women, we are sometimes overlooked, and we sometimes have a hard time getting out of our comfort zone, and because we doubt ourselves and our potential, I just been very blessed to have awesome women leaders in my life that believed in me and pushed me. So I don't get to sit down on my gifts and my talents. I want to pay it forward and help women fulfill their God-given purpose and destiny.
That's awesome. And, I can see that you take after your mom quite a bit, because you bring a lot of joy to the women that you work with.
Oh, thank you.
Where does your drive and determination come from?
Okay, so my family, and my friends, they have always said that I have a lot of drive, but I didn't always see it. But they noticed that whatever I said I was going to do, I didn't let it go. I was always determined to, keep doing whatever it is I said I was going to do. And I've always been a big believer in setting goals. And, once I get a vision, I just pray about it. I write down my goals, and then I put a strategy together. And I believe that with clear goals, a plan, persistence, that you can achieve your dreams. Mm-hmm. And then someone once said that the size of your dream must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. And so, in other words, if your dreams don't scare you, then that means they're not big enough.
I agree 100%. Why is it important for women to find their voice?
As women, we often underestimate our true potential, and then we often fail to dream big enough, and it's important for women to tap into that inner voice, and really think about the legacy that they want to leave behind. Everyone's voice is different, and knowledge is valuable. Mm-hmm. And keeping your voice hidden smothers the beauty that's inside of you. And I just think it's important for women to use their voice to influence the conversation, to pay it forward, and to teach our daughters how to express themselves and respect and be valued.
I don't know what to say to that other than I am 100% in your corner for that. And Joy, I can't wait anymore. Please tell us, how do you go from dreaming to doing and to monetize your superpower?
Okay, now that's a lot. So I'm gonna give you my short answer, all right?
Okay.
So for me, it starts with self-awareness. And you need to know who you are, know what you can and cannot do, and then where can you improve? And the second thing is belief. And so I've always been a big believer, and you need to believe. Belief is the thing that exists before anything else, before anything else will work, before any ideal will work. You have to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your mission. You got to believe in your goals, of course. You got to believe in your standards. You got to believe in your team and the people around you. And you got to stop listening to the doubters, and you got to stop doubting yourself. And you got to believe in your mission. You got to believe in your assignment. And then what is it that you are called to do? Please don't let the naysayers stop you. You got to keep moving forward. And so another thing is motivation. So you believe in it, but are you motivated to do it? Okay, because these three skills, so self-awareness, belief, motivation, that can propel you forward to go from dreaming to doing, or at least starting,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's about commitment to do what needs to be done to get you where you want to be. And so remember, now you will have to practice these things because they have to become a habit. So yeah, so you have self-awareness, belief, and motivation, right? Then you're going to need to figure out what separates you from anyone else. Because if you don't know, how is anyone else, going to know? And so without
the superpower that you're referring to.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. You got to believe bigger. Yeah. And so without these skills, you will struggle to find your true potential. And so then you want to ask yourself, do you have a clear vision? And is it communicated? And is it communicated consistently? Okay. And then, because once we equip ourselves with the right tools, the right knowledge, and then we're able to create our own opportunities. And then you want to figure out, and then later you can figure out, what problem you solve and who are you called to serve. But first, you need a clear vision, and you need to ask yourself, where do I want to be? And what's getting in the way? Okay, because self-awareness, belief, and motivation, you can go from dreaming, and you can go from dreaming to doing, and then you can see what can become possible, right? So that's my short answer.
Okay. Being an entrepreneur isn't easy. How do you deal with disappointment?
Oh my God. Did you say the D word?
I did. I'm sorry. I sure did.
So, as I mentioned earlier, you'll need to believe in yourself, right? But I didn't mention confidence and passion. So confidence comes from, experience, knowledge, winning, and losing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that
you won't be afraid, because I'm terrified at a lot of times. And I'm like, okay, what did I just say yes to? I'm like, oh my God, what did I just agree to? No. But you know what? Confidence and preparation is what, moves me forward and gets me through. It gets me through it. And, and trust me. And there'll be times that everything just won't work out. But you have to keep going forward. You got to keep holding fast to your vision. Now, passion will carry you through the hard times, okay? And this is the times when you're like, ooh, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Why did I even start this? Oh my God. But when you're passionate about it, you're passionate about your mission, and you won't let obstacles stop you. Actually, they become your fuel. Okay. And so entrepreneurship is not always cookie cutter. And so that's the one thing we got to remember. So it's important to be confident in your purpose, because the road, it will get rocky. And, sometimes, we're going to have disappointments, and it just won't go the way that we wanted it to go. But yeah. But, you have to know that this is a journey. It's not a destination. Okay. Yeah. So you got to believe in the journey. But let me just tell you, it is worth it. And being an entrepreneur is rewarding, because the world needs what we have to offer. We women, we have something to offer. And yeah, we can also contribute and make the world a better place. And we need your superpower.
I totally agree. And as you've been talking, what has been going through my mind is like, I do have superpowers, and I don't always realize it, but it's time for me to know that I have them and utilize them better.
But one of the things I didn't realize with my own superpower is my personality type. I didn't realize I was drawing people in based on my personality type, and, being fun and being funny. I didn't realize that was my superpower. And, because I'm looking at, I want to be like so-and-so, they're really reserved and soft-spoken. Well, that is just not how God built me. I'm sorry. I'm happy laughing and, and having fun and, maybe stutter a little bit. But I realized that, I have a calling, I have an audience. See, I just stuttered right there. And so that was just one of the things that I had to embrace, that I'm different. I'm not like everyone else. For the most part, I like to have fun. Yeah.
And it's important to have a lighter side, because life is heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Life is heavy, and to be able to bring some lightness into life is really important.
Yeah. I like that. Who's that? Maya Angelou says, she did a quote one time saying, I don't trust anyone who doesn't laugh. And I thought, that's really good. Yeah. That's like the best medicine. We already know.
It sure is.
Some good belly laughter, man. Woo, nothing like it.
It sure is.
Yes.
Today, I'm going to spend a little time talking about the writing services that we offer. We offer all versions of editing. We will issue ISBN numbers, including a barcode for those authors who intend to produce their book in print format. We will also copyright the work. We offer all writing services needed to prepare work and make it publish ready. If you are a new author and you need guidance through the process, we're here for you. If you are a seasoned author and working on a current or have an upcoming project, we are here for you. We would be honored to be your publisher. And because we are a small publisher, It gives us much satisfaction and joy to be able to spend more time with our clients. We are affordable, and each project is priced to the needs of the work and the wants of the author. So give us an email. Email us at pyrateheartpress@gmail.com or visit our website at www.pyrateheartpress.com. And we will be happy to get you on your way to becoming a published author in no time.
I just want to encourage you to tap into that superpower.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what did you find was your biggest lesson in 2020?
Oh my goodness. So I think we've all kind of heard this a lot, but it really didn't hit home until 2020 that tomorrow is not promised. Ooh, I can get a little emotional when I say it, because you just need to be grateful for every day. And you don't have to have it all figured out. That was the thing that I realized. I didn't have to have it all figured out, because, when 2020 happened, I didn't want to get on Zoom. I was just stuck in my old way of just, being live and going to events and going to church and everything. But I just realized that, okay, I don't have to have everything figured out. And, like every good coach says, done is better than perfect. And so if I learned that done is better than perfect. And if you're still here, you get another chance to get it right. And so I say, start over, reroute, begin again.
So one more thing, as we wrap up this masterclass interview series, what do you hope the listeners will take away from this event?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank everyone who participated in this masterclass. Thank you all so much. They've done an awesome job, and I've enjoyed everyone. And I couldn't do it without them. And so thank you all for participating. And let me see. What I would like to leave with you today is, if there's just something that you've been thinking about doing, I just want to encourage you to start today. Don't wait. If you need help, ask for help. You never know who may be wanting to, help you and help be part of bringing your vision to fruition. And so I just encourage you to start today and just take that first step, because, it starts with taking that first single step. And even if you have taken the first step, but you may be, if you're stuck or whatever, I say, keep going, ask for help, get coaching, whatever it is, just don't give up. There's someone out there who needs your services. And so I say, keep going. And I want to just give a special thank you to you, Yvonne. Thank you for answering the call, and thank you for being part of this masterclass also.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. And as always, it is so wonderful to chat with you. You bring so much joy and energy to our conversations, and I just love it.
So I hope that you follow your heart's desire and that you will step into your superpower. I want to leave you with this thought. I want you to keep going, whatever it is, just keep walking into the next level of your life. Whatever it is that God has called you to do it. But do it because you have a passion for it.
Okay, don't give up. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't hide your gifts and your talents. Be passionate about it. Set goals. Revisit your goals. Be consistent. And ask for help if you need help. And I want to invite you to my Power Up programs. If you've hit a wall and you need some strategies on how to engage your clients who are already craving your services, or if you want to discover insider tools for getting massive visibility, please join me for my Power Up Masterclass webinar. And you can also register for this masterclass by going to my website, equip2soar.com. Click on the programs page, and it will take you right to the link where you can register for this awesome masterclass. This masterclass will include a workbook, and you'll also get a planner. You'll also get access into our private Power Up community where you will receive live monthly Zoom coaching classes and work meetings and masterminds. You will receive access into our private Facebook community where you will be able to interact with other like-minded women. You will receive accountability and support for 12 months starting January 2022. Take a few moments and listen to this testimonial.
Hello, ladies. My name is Kim McDowell, and I just could not wait to tell you how great the Power Up workshop was. Amazing. This workshop is all about turning your dreams into reality. That's exactly what happened for me. I went through the workshop not clear about what my purpose was, but by the time it was over, I knew what my purpose was. And then what was even more amazing is that I was able to figure out what are the goals that I need to have to actually fulfill the purpose. I didn't have that down, but by the time the workshops were over, that became clear to me. I left with so much more confidence and expectation to be able to truly see my dreams become a reality. So if you are like me, not clear about what your purpose is and how to even get there, this workshop is for you. So I hope you will not waste another minute. The next time Joy offers this, you've got to sign up. So I just want to thank Joy for all the tools, all the resources, all the time, all the dedication. It made all the difference for me. So I want to say thank you. And ladies, make sure you power up. See you next time. All right. Well, this concludes another episode of Living. And thank you so much for joining us today. And have a blessed rest of the day and a blessed rest of the week. And we will see you back here on another episode of Living. Bye-bye.